Howdy everyone, this is the Suri camcorder from Amazon, and dollar for dollar, I'm not sure you'll find a better value out there. It's styled like a relic from 2005 with similar build quality, but don't let that fool you. It has a host of modern features and some that even much more expensive cameras lack. It's something of a Swiss Army knife, so let's dive in. As per usual, I'll link this product below. Use will earn the channel a small commission on Amazon, which is greatly appreciated. I'm not sure if they're in the middle of a product change or what, but the Amazon listing shows a 1080p camera, but what I received says 2.7K. I'm not complaining, but I did find it curious. Otherwise, it ships in a pretty nondescript, unbranded box. Inside, we've got a remote, a USB charging cube, a pair of batteries, a micro USB charging cable, and of course the camera itself inside a light-duty soft carrying case. Aside from an SD card, we've got everything we'd need to start recording. The screen is not a touch screen, it's just controlled with some up and down arrows right here. Have a few options. Motion detection, it's pretty cool actually. You can set it up basically as a security camera. I used it for that while trying to catch a rat. It's just some basic exposure, white balance, ISO, just all things you can control in camera or in any basic video editing program. Menu button backs out. You can also hit mode here. You can switch between video lapse, which is kind of like a hyperlapse type thing, slow motion, which just lets you go 2 times and 4 times slower, photo, pretty self-explanatory, photo lapse is like a time lapse, burst just takes a bunch of photos in quick succession. If you want to play back what you got, yeah, so that's pretty self-explanatory as well. Put it in the right setting there, okay. All pretty self-explanatory stuff. Now I want to show you guys some video side-by-sides with some other well-known cameras in similar lighting scenarios, starting with an indoor medium light shot. And here's that same scene shot with my iPhone 11 Pro. I'll let you decide which camera produces better looking footage, but keep in mind, one costs 10 times more than the other. Next up, I took a few shots walking around my backyard. This will test dynamic range, as we've got some bright light and dark shadows, as well as image stabilization. Again, I'll be comparing the Suri to my iPhone 11, but this time I'll throw in my DJI Osmo Action. And I think the Suri really struggles here. Dynamic range, aka how well the camera equally exposes highlights and shadows, fall pretty far short of the iPhone or Osmo Action. The fact it doesn't have any type of image stabilization is also really apparent. But again, this camera costs 1/10 that of the iPhone and about 1/5 of the Osmo Action. Here I'm pulling out one of this camera's tricks. It's the ability to be used as a security cam. It has both motion detection and IR night vision. So, can I catch a rat snooping around this E-trap in the middle of the night with no visible light present? Yes, we can, which leads us into this product's standout feature, the fact that it can see in the dark. At the moment, you may think that your screen has gone blank, but it has not. I'm currently standing in a pitch black storage closet. Let's see what happens when we switch on and off that infrared illuminator. Pretty cool, huh? To my eyes, the room was still dark, but to the camera, we had something to record. We can also use the Suri camcorder as a webcam. Simply plug it into your PC and select webcam from the camera's pop-up menu. Voila, my Windows 10 machine sees it as a generic USB camera. Up top here, it's all digital zoom. There's no optical zoom on here, but here's where you go wide, and then we can also telephoto in. Again, this is the kind of stuff you could do in post-production if you wanted, because it's digital zoom, not optical. If you want to take a quick photo, even in video mode, just click that button right there, takes it. Overall, considering the price, this is a fantastic little camera. Though it lacks the high image quality of an iPhone or advanced image stabilization of a modern action cam, it's far, far cheaper. The fact that it can be used in motion detect mode or in total darkness means it has capabilities those other cameras don't. With all this in mind, and again remembering the price, I think this is a good buy.